Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Anno. I was going to say 1404, but that's not it. It's Anno 1800. So today we're going to continue on with our quest line because we've built everything our people want so far. And we could keep expanding, and we will eventually. But for now, we should really make a sailing shipyard. Now for that we need 100 people. And it's going to require 100 maintenance costs as well. So right now we only get plus 11 in taxes, which means we would go in the red again. Now we have some money left over, which is going to be okay for a little while. But first and foremost, we are going to need a ton more people to actually be productive enough. So,
I'm delighted to meet you. I'm Bente Jorgensen, chairlady of the Jorgensen Foundation. I can't wait to work with you.
Right, let's add a couple more residences. Right there. Right, now we have this little bit of access space that we are not really using, but we did unlock a bronze lion, which fits that perfectly as we've seen earlier. So we are going to turn it around a little bit and place it right there, because why not? We're going to beautify the settlement a little bit. As for this, we also have another bit of space that is not being really used for anything. Could we add the 1602 memorial? We actually could add it right there. It's a bit of a weird place, but what's going on here? Too many transporters. Loading is delayed. So we can use this to actually upgrade the harbor. But another thing that we really want for our people is a church, because they want one in order to be happy. So when we go to workers, we can now finally click on the church because we have the resources required. And we could make one about right there, which covers the entire grounds, really. We're going to turn it around a little bit so the entrance faces our, well, our citizens for now. Let's put it down right there. Now we are going to make a road up until there, I think. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this area, but we're going to find out at some point. I guess we could make another road here as well, just to give people plenty of space to walk along. But we might put some shrubbery or trees along the back there. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out in the future. So, now that they have a church, taxes go up. We added a ton of people, which are still slowly filling up. We are at 3 out of 10, but this does mean that we can upgrade some more houses. Not these though, because these just got added, so we'll upgrade some more along the city edge. Right there. Meanwhile, another quest pops up, so let's have a look at what they want. Those dimwits skipping our union meeting to drink the second I look away. My comrades need to hear my proposal. Let me your authority to gather them up, Gov. This is a hidden reward, alright, so
far be it from us to make the
find and collect the workers' comrades. And they should be around here again. Right, so
not bad.
Wow, same place as before.
Boss.
Distiller. Affects Snap's distillery. I didn't quite catch all of that. Let's go into our items. And brewery. Medicine, diplomacy as well for the expedition if we send him on his way. Maintenance cost minus 20%. But of course we would have to add him into a union building, and we only have these 2 distilleries right here. And I'm not entirely sure. Grain fertility, potatoes, I don't think we can make beer here, so I think we're going to keep him for another island at some point. However, we still need to upgrade some houses.
Oh, yeah, talk of the privilege.
Actually, we're going to have enough people to work the shipyard pretty soon. Like, their needs are still being filled, and that means they are still getting more and more residents over time. So we shouldn't worry about that too much. Let's just make the sailing shipyard. Oh, we don't have enough bricks. We could buy some bricks, and we are in the positive after all. Now we met Bente Jorgensen as well. Now Bente is an easy AI. She is very friendly. She doesn't have a very big city at the moment either, so that's kind of cool. But I guess we could move over to High Clarence Hall and meet Sir Archibald Blake and see if we can buy some bricks instead of waiting for them. Another thing that we can do is... oh yeah, right, so we destroyed some of these places. Actually, this does give us enough bricks to work with. Because I didn't pick all of these things up because we have more than enough timber in storage and I don't want to fill it up unnecessarily. But yeah, Salem Shipyard is a go. Let's place one down right there. Of course,
to us all.
it needs to be connected to the road, so we're going to extend this one a little bit.
Our city's historic first shipyard. We must document this moment in our first edition.
I would like to use a photo of your shipyard for the newspaper. Alright, so in the quest book we can now make a photo of the shipyard. Now we cannot actually take... oh, we can take a photo like this, but that's weird. Because we cannot do it like this, because the shipyard needs to be in it. And once the shipyard is in it, you will see those triangles, right? To indicate that you can actually take a picture. So I guess from way over here, it's technically in the picture, yeah. But I want to be closer and really get a good angle at this. Alright, so this should work. Let's take a picture. Right? Looks pretty good, right? Let's submit.
A perfect snapshot to illustrate history in the making.
Alright.
The start of, if I dare presume, a most fruitful partnership.
Phoenix from the ashes. Good's heirs create breakaway shipping company in the image of their father, who they say was a man of principle. After all, there is no surefire evidence he did anything wrong at all. Cool. Chapter 2. A Sign of Fire.
So you build ships like your father. Well, the Queen is in the direst need of ships.
I will explore a little bit more.
Supporting her will go some way to healing the wounds of the past.
A commission for the Royal Fleet, and in such quantity. A rare honor indeed. The weaponry they ask for presents a problem. I'm not even sure we have an iron load, do we?
I'm pretty sure we actually do, yeah. Well, yeah, we have 2 of them in fact, so let's select one.
I see the iron is beyond our reach. We have no choice but to find a way through the mountain.
Still have a few sticks of dynamite. We can blow our way through.
So this is the point I reached in the open beta. So we can select this. And it requires 25 timber.
Perhaps not refined enough for your sister, but at least your workers can start their dig.
25 bricks and 20 farmers.
Game saved.
So we could start this phase, but of course it does require access to a warehouse and a road. So we're going to connect it up like so. And I guess at some point we will start making things here as well, so why not just add a small warehouse right at the corner there. And of course we'll finish this off by creating a road all around it. Meanwhile though, bulk order, sell to Archibald Blake a schooner, gunboats and a frigate. Now, if I remember correctly, we can make a schooner. And yes, we can. It requires 20 timber and 10 sails. But it seems we have all of those things. It also is going to take about 3 minutes. So we'll click one of those and we'll sell it to Sir Archibald. Later on though, the gunboats and the frigates, they are going to require weaponry, for which we need access to the iron. And again, this is the area that we could not start building in the first episode. And that is because it is marked off by a quest. So, yeah, we're going to wait for this a little bit. But we have, for now, enough materials to get the first part started.
Production has stopped.
Alright, so I guess we need some more bricks or something. Meanwhile though, what do our workers need? They want soap.
What are you both doing? Demolition is a serious matter wanting proper expertise. father used Mr. Ticker on account of his good sense. Go on. I suggest you find him in Bright Sands.
Alright, so another quest. But first let's have a look at getting soap for our people. So a pig farm. 30 farmers.
Production
We have plenty
has
of those. Takes a minute to produce anything. The rendering works also takes a minute. And the soap factory does something every 30 seconds. So we would need 2 pig farms, 2 rendering works for 1 soap factory. So that is 60 farmers, 80 workers, 130 workers, and about 60 farmers. Oh my god, that's a
Know
lot.
what Annie does with royalists? We dunk you full of fish.
Right. We met the pirate queen. I think it's time to get out of there.
Anne's father was executed by the Mad King. And now she is mad herself.
Right. This looks really cool though. Look at that fortress. With the cannons everywhere. Yeah, but we're going to get out of there for now. Right, so we need to upgrade a lot of houses. But I think first though, we can actually make some pig farms. Right, so we had the pig farms and they require a 2x3 area. Right, so if we make one of these right there, that's going to be absolutely fine, I think. And one like so. That looks cool. Right, so 1 rendering works. For that we need... Oh, we need iron. We don't have that yet.
Production has stopped.
Never mind. Let's get rid of this for now. We need to have iron first. So, in order to get iron, search for the Demolition Expert Explosives shop near Edward's Timber Production. Right. So, I already found this once in the open beta. Is this building right here.
After the picket protests, many fine men left Bright Sands to join you. Then Edvard struck back. He imprisoned all who were close to your father, including my beloved Thomas. My husband and the others were deported to Wormway's prison, and I've heard nothing from him ever since. If you do find him unharmed, prithee tell him his wife yearns for his return.
We are nearing the place your father died. Whatever happens, stay calm.
So there you are, the traitor's children.
How dare you?
Oh, spare me the nauseating drivel. Flogging Queenie's peachy island in the New World to some rebel upstarts? Ha! Traitor is too generous a word.
Father would never have. He was the Queen's stalwart, a member of the Royal Council.
He hung himself in one of my cells. I'd call that a rather conclusive admission of guilt.
We did not come here to be insulted. We came to strike a bargain. The demolition man, Thomas. We want him.
Oh, I vaguely remember him. Stubborn, with a loose mouth, just as innocent as all the others. He is small fry. A bail has been set. Pay every penny of his money, and I will place him immediately at your disposal. I can't think why he'd be worth anything. Everyone here is beyond redemption.
Right. So,
Game saved.
this is the part where the open beta ended. And I don't know what to do anymore. So, search for the demolition expert in the stone pit. Right, so he's going to be around here somewhere.
Up against the wall.
I'm not going to tell you your father wasn't a traitor.
This prisoner is not the one you seek.
I was made to scrub Mr. Bleakworth's scabby back once.
Scabby man.
Traitor or not, Samuel wouldn't have wanted his people to suffer for it.
So we cannot click on anyone here.
A fire broke out.
Crap. Let's have a look at that first. Oh my god. Yeah. And of
This
course,
would be an excellent spot for a base camp.
our fire station is there. Alright, so he's on his way. This is going to be fine. He's asking for a permission to settle another island. I wonder which one, but for now I guess we'll
Such
allow
impressive
it.
foliage. And I have you to thank.
We could deny it, but I think I want to keep her as a friend. Meanwhile though,
Forget escape. And to what? Edvard's new vision for bright sands?
that's not him.
I'd do anything to dodge Mr. Bleakworth's treadmill, but no, I'm not your expert.
Demolition? I could demolish a proper breakfast.
And you? Did we already click him in once?
The way Mr. Bleakworth treats us, I don't blame your father for bowing out with his dignity.
Samuel Goods, engineer? Aye, that's me. Who's asking?
That's the least I'm due for my suffering.
Pay 5,000 coin bill at the prison governor. Alright, so we have enough money and we are in the plus for now. I guess we'll do.
He is ready for transportation.
Command the prisoner's government's ship to your island.
Production has stopped.
Ah. Alright, so let's bring him to my island, I guess.
Keep an eye to the horizon for miscreants.
Ah. Send a ship to collect the... Yeah, I am. In fact... Alright, so he's on his way. That's good. Let's send our own ship back this way as well. Right, so we're getting pretty close, and we, meanwhile though, have made our schooner. So we are going to send our schooner over to Sir Archibald Blake. Pretty soon. Wait. Yeah, we needed to make the steel first. So we need 300 iron mines and things like that. So we have all of this. This is fine. We need a few more houses pretty soon, I
love the
think.
fire service. They help me a lot.
We could even make
The fire has been vanquished.
a group of houses like this. This could be interesting, just to break things up. Like we could make endless rows of the same kind of column. I don't really want to though, so I'm just going to switch things up a little bit, add some horizontal groups of houses in here. Right.
Oh, he's here. Try to make a good first impression, eldest. Any friend of father is a friend of ours.
Alright, so he's waiting. What is this?
So, I'm a commodity now, to be bought and sold. Your father treated me like a human being. I don't know what you're trying to achieve here, but it won't bring Samuel back.
So he doesn't really like us, I guess. Missing goods. So what are we missing? Still some more bricks, but they're being brought over, so it's not going to be a problem.
Mining for you, mining for Eli. What's the difference?
Oh, come on, we're not that bad, mate. I guess we can destroy that little building as well. Is there anything else? This one. That one. That one. Alright, so now that we have access to this guy...
Game saved.
Things should be progressing nicely.
Bright sands will never be matched, if that's what you're set on.
100%, because we have all the materials we need. So, very close to being done. Ready for finalization. Finish this phase.
I'm still waiting for the boom.
Me too. Finish the last phase with the help of a demolitions expert. Construction post. Start phase. So we need wool. That's interesting, because we don't have any wool saved up. Right, so for that we are going to make a sheep farm. But it's going to be a temporary one. Or we might even make 2, because why not? Oh, that's not what we want. We want to make some sheep pens. Right, like so. Right, so these make wool every 30 seconds. So it's going to be 2 every minute. No, it's going to be 4 every minute. My head calculations are a little bit off. We need 15. So in a couple of minutes we will have enough to actually continue on with the construction site. Right, meanwhile though, we have our ship and we can sell it. So let's have a look. How did we do it? Sell the ship.
Sir Archibald Blake, how may I serve?
3,750 for the ship. Okay. Alright, so that just leaves 2 gunboats and a frigate. Excellent. Now, how are we doing on everything? Fish is stable, so we could add another one of those. Schnapps is improving. Work clothes are as well. Sausages are improving, which is great. Bread is improving. Also good. I guess we could even create another bakery, but we don't really need to right now. Basically everything that we need except for the fish is improving. The fish is stable. So pretty soon we should make a second fishery. But for now we're okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just go for it, right? Only requires 25 farmers. We have plenty of farmers. I guess we'll make another one right there. Later on we can move these to another place on the island, because I don't like cluttering up my harbor like this. But we have little
Any
choice.
opportunity to work together.
Trade rights with Bente. Okay, yeah, I'll
Major
accept.
partner like you will delight the board.
Alright, so that leaves me with diplomacy.
You have a conscience.
Alright, so that sits well with George Smith.
Most promising.
Even Carl von Maltsching cannot disapprove. Alright, so let's have a look at the diplomacy screen. So, Bente likes us quite a bit. Our reputation is 79 out of 100. We can try and improve this in several ways. We can offer a gift, we can ask for a quest, or we can try to flatter her, and for her it's very likely to succeed, so we're going to try
I should
it.
be delighted to change the subject.
But it's not working, and we can try again.
I
The
just
chance
know you'll give for a worthy cause.
offers you a puzzle quest. The reward for that is almost 10,000 bucks and approval, yeah.
We doubled our efforts.
Right, a puzzle quest. Interesting. Find 2 black bears, 2 wolves. Oh my god. Alright. So, we need to find animals on her island. Oh. I heard a bear. That's a brown bear over there. Why do we need to find it over at the... That's weird, isn't it? Hibernation. Right. So really, to me, we should be able to find it on this island in the wilderness, because they would not be in town. Right, and we have one over here, but we cannot click on it.
Game saved.
So these quests are kind of cool, but I kind of wish we had some other quests that we could do. That is not just going around the whole island looking for small creatures or people. Look for wild animals in the mountains on Bente's Island. Alright, so in the mountains, I guess. Not in the mainland, but in the mountains. Alright, so the mountains... Ah! It's good that we can actually get a bit more information by clicking on this icon, because otherwise I would have just spent ages looking around this place, and that would have been really bad. Even this black bear doesn't seem to work. So it's a very specific animal that we're looking for. Now luckily for us it was highlighted, so that tells me we should be able to find another few highlighted creatures around here somewhere. But yeah. It's a really beautiful game though. Still no luck. We found one. Well, of course, this is not the only mountain on the island, right? No, we have more. We have another black bear right there, so that's cool. I guess we can find them from up here as well. That's a wolf. And we even have some creatures over here.
What can I say but thank you?
And she likes us for it, and she gives us money. And we definitely do need the money, because we are at 31,000 right now. Alright. Wool is increasing. Start the phase. We should not forget to click on that. Oh my god, that's really bad. But, hey, things are progressing nicely from now on, so that's good. Meanwhile though, oh yeah, I was going to say we're going to make soap, but we still cannot make the soap because we need the steel. So people have been increasing, which is fantastic. Let's have a look. So we need, it doesn't tell us, 10 workers, 100 workers, 110, 200 workers, so 310, and I'm sure this is going to require some more. So we need to upgrade a lot of houses. Now, like I said, I want to have this as my center of town. So at this point, all of these houses have filled up. We're going to start increasing their level. Now, one of them still requires one more population before we can upgrade it.
Right here, I suppose.
This one and that one still, they require a market. That's interesting. Alright, so I guess it's time for another marketplace. We could make another one. For sure. Like, it's still in range for them, but it's not ideal. So let's have a look. So it's 3 for a house, 1 for a road. So that's 4, 5, 6. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we can create a road around this, and this should fit another few rows of houses. So we can connect this up. We'll connect this up as well. Meanwhile though, the excavation site has increased. So these guys now have everything they need. We'll upgrade them as well. And let's have a look. Ready for finalization. Ignite the fuse. Oh, let's prepare for a
We will
bang.
be so much stronger together.
Uh-oh, here we go. Cutscene time.
Who are all these busybodies? Blowing up rocks can't be that complicated.
Shame you can't appreciate the craft this requires. Never mind. The charges have been primed. The perimeter cleared. We are ready to detonate.
Breaching point. Let's blow this sucker up.
Boom.
Nice. Very cool.
My apologies. That was indeed impressive. Is there anything dynamite won't solve, I wonder?
Explosive development. Oh. Ah, the proposal declined because it timed out. Interesting. Meanwhile though, Big Blast in the Mountains secures vital iron load for ambitious good siblings, venturing into warship manufacture for the monarch herself. Fantastic. Alright.
Iron into steel, steel into arms, and we shall have fulfilled our first royal commission.
We don't need those things anymore. We might not even need this warehouse. Yeah, we're going to keep it because we might as well. But we have been playing for a while, so we're going to be putting a cut in here. But please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.